Hey, this is Ben at DevFarm again, and I'm going to tell a story here about taking a PowerCLI script, something I found from the internet that's useful, that gathers some stats, and have that gather some data and push that data into Perfmon. So I start with a blank canvas here in PowerWF, and I'm going to grab a PowerShell script that I pulled off of virtual.net. Thank you, Alan. And we're going to hit the Insert button. So right away, you can leverage your existing investment in PowerShell scripts within PowerDev. You can see that it's interpreted that PowerShell script as this workflow. Okay. Now we didn't have a connect VI server in this script for virtual, which you usually won't see. So we'll need to add that in ourselves here at the beginning. And I'll point that to my server. Okay, and just so that we can see what kind of data we're dealing with, let's just throw on the data grid visualization, just to see the data one time. So it's connecting to the server. It's running the script from virtual.net as a workflow. And we should see a data grid in just a second as soon as that script gets done running. Come on, VMware. There we go. All right, so good information. All of our machines and some basic stats. Awesome. So now let's take this data grid and drop that. We don't need that. And instead of sending that to a data grid, let's send that to Perfmon instead. So we'll just drag over a to Perfmon activity just where the data grid was. We need to give this a category name. You'll see that in a second why we need to do that. So let's call this ESX stats. And the primary key is going to be name. Just taking a look at what we're gathering here. Name is the primary key. All right, so let us deploy this to the agent so that it runs automatically, because we don't want to hit play over and over and over again. PowerWF comes with an agent and a pretty robust scheduling mechanism. We could do daily, weekly, monthly. We're just going to do this on a simple timer and run it every 10 seconds. So I'll leave these things default. Say OK. And we can bring up the agent monitor just so we can see what the agent is doing. All right, so you can see that this task is scheduled. It's running right now. It's on a 10-second interval. And let's wait till that is finished, and then we'll go look for that data in Perfmon. Or wait for that script to finish. So it's running right now in the agent just like it ran before for us when we were uploading to a data grid, but this time it'll run and output that data to. Okay, it's complete now, so it's run once, it's running again. Let's go ahead and bring up Perfmon and find our data. So open up Perfmon, delete default counter. We'll look for, what do we call that? ESX stats, right? And we see all the instances, all of our machines. Let's just add them all. Say OK, and we have now in Perfmon all of that data, and that is live and moving around. Being updated every 10 seconds. You see there, the data just moved there. So we can keep this task running here in the agent and be able to open up Perfmon anytime and see any of this information in Perfmon. That's pretty useful. So from start to finish, we took a script we got from virtual.net, a PowerCLI script. We hit the insert button, and then we made sure we have connect to our server, dragged over the to Perfmon, pushed it to the agent, and hit run. And now it's in Perfmon. That easy. Thanks for watching, and we'll keep them coming.